Hey, good morning, everybody. Hannah Lee and I have been talking about wanting to start writing some letters. Have you ever gotten a letter in the mail? It's pretty fun, isn't it? So I thought I would read you a sweet Frog and Toad story about the letter. This is from the book Frog and Toad Are Friends by Arthur Lobel. And this is a chapter called The Letter. I'll just give you that first picture right now and then we'll get going. Toad was sitting on his front porch. Frog came along and said, "What is the matter, Toad? You are looking sad." "Yes," said Toad, "this is my sad time of the day. It is the time when I will wait for the mail to come. It always makes me very unhappy." "Why is that?" asked Frog. "Because I never get any mail," said Toad. "Not ever?" said Frog. "No, never," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter. Every day my mailbox is empty. That is why waiting for the mail is a sad time for me." Frog and Toad sat on the porch, feeling sad together. Then Frog said, "I have to go home now, Toad. There is something I must do." Frog hurried home. He found a pencil and a piece of paper. He wrote on the paper. He put the paper in an envelope, and on the envelope he wrote, "A letter for Toad." Frog ran out of his house. He saw a snail he knew. "Snail," said Frog, "please take this letter to Toad's house and put it in his mailbox." "Sure," said the snail, "right away." He's having a funny time just wanting to get you these pictures. Here's Frog at his house. And here's his friend the snail. That's so funny, isn't it? Arnold Lobel knew that we were going to start calling letters by post snail mail in 1970. Then Frog ran back to Toad's house. Toad was in bed taking a nap. Shocker. "Toad," said Frog, "I think you should get up and wait for some mail to come." No, said Toad. "I am tired of waiting for the mail." Frog looked out of the window at Toad's mailbox. The snail was not there yet. "Toad," said Frog, "you never know when someone may send you a letter." No, said Toad. "I do not think anyone will ever send me a letter." You guys have to let me know how I'm doing with these pictures, friends. I'm using the Chromebook as my video machine right now. Frog looked out of the window, but the snail was not there yet. "But Toad," said Frog, "someone may send you a letter today." "Don't be silly," said Toad. "No one has ever sent me a letter before, and no one will send me a letter today." Frog looked out of the window. The snail was not there yet. "Frog, why do you keep looking out of the window?" asked Toad. "Because now I am waiting for the mail," said Frog. "But there will not be any," said Toad. Here's first picture. Where am I? Sorry, friends. I'm so clumsy. "Oh, yes, there will," said Frog, "because I have sent you a letter," said Toad. "Sorry, I have sent you a letter." "You have?" said Toad. "What did you write in the letter?" Frog asked. I'm going to start over. "Oh, yes, there will," said Frog, "because I have sent you a letter." "You have?" said Toad. "What did you write in the letter?" Frog said, "I wrote, 'Dear Toad, I am glad that you are my best friend. Your best friend, Frog." "Oh, Toad, said Toad, "that makes a very good letter." Then Frog and Toad went out onto the front porch to wait for the mail. They sat there feeling happy together. Frog and Toad waited a long time. 4 days later, the snail got to Toad's house and gave him the letter from Frog. Toad was pleased to have it. Okay, friends, so let's write each other some letters. Hannah Lee and I are going to gather up your addresses, and you should start looking in the mail pretty soon. I'd say by the end of the week there should be some mail for you. Take care, friends.